What's up, my superb sentients? Today we are going to take a look at the Combiner Wars Autobots. Hopefully convert these guys, combine them to form Optimus Maximus. Or Ultra Optimus, or whatever the hell he's calling himself. I don't know, it's gonna be tight. Now, with the packaging, I'm not even gonna mention because nobody gives a fuck. Now, each deluxe figure comes with a friggin' awesome set of comics with amazing artwork. I'm not gonna get too into them. All I'm gonna say is that these comics are friggin' awesome, and I started reading More Than Meets the Eye and the Robots in Disguise series that started back in 2012, I think it is. You guys gotta check them out. Damn. All I gotta say, man, is ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. There's just something about these guys that just work together. They just pop. Their colors just pop. They just look really damn nice. Oh my god, I just love it. My uncle was telling me, oh, those are all repaints. They're repaints, man. Yeah, just the repaints of the Stunticons. Well, dude, fuck you. Are you looking at this shit? Look. Look at it. Oh my god. I know that they're not the universe figures. I know that they've each have previous incarnations, and that these may be inferior, but there's something about these guys that just, oh my god, it just sets off the transformation cog in my brain. Let's take a quick look at them compared next to their universe counterparts. Let's start with the Optimuses. I like them both. I know people don't like the big bulkiness of this, but, you know, Optimus Prime is supposed to be a big, bad motherfucker, so I like him. I like both of them, but, you know, I was never really the biggest fan of this style, of how angular the chest and shoulders are, but I still like it, you know. It seems like there's more detail in the head sculpt on this one, but, I don't know, this one seems more like friggin' Japanese. I like this head sculpt, but all of these new figures, they're clearly, the head sculpts are not as detailed. But I don't know, I kind of like the style of this one more. But I do like on the new figure how streamlined these arms are. I don't know, this old one, this just had this crap on the arms. I was never a big fan of that. And also, I really like his backpack. That's a nice backpack. And this is, I don't know, this is kind of a mess, but who gives a fuck about the back of the figure? I don't know. This looks pretty cool, though. I don't know. Pretty good figures. Damn, time for some prowl action. You could kind of tell on this one I customized it a little bit. These parts were actually on the back of the wings, but I cut that bitch off, glued that bitch on, and this looks a lot cooler, this chest, but, this one seems like a lot back heavy, cause I don't know, his friggin' feet are a little, I don't know, they're good, but this one, you'd think he would be more back heavy, cause he got this crap on his back, but it's so hollow, and he's got these big wide ass feet, he could just stand really well. I don't know what the hell's up with, I don't know if this shit's just old or what, cause this white is really, really white, and it looks really dynamic with the black on the white, and I love the way this guy looks. I know he doesn't have the classic Prowl look. I know this Prowl's got the awesome missiles on it, and I know this Prowl has, you know, the proper chest and everything, but, you know, this is friggin' more Cybertronian-esque, I don't know, and he's got a really awesome gun. It's really cool. Head sculpt on this one is pretty good. It's pretty detailed. I really like this head sculpt. Really nice fins or whatever the hell he has. But this head sculpt, again, this is simple, but I like the way, you know, he looks up and down, and his head is shaped like some kind of Spartan helmet, and that just, you could just see the Spartanness, like, especially his head can move up and down. The other one can't move up and down. And this figure is just, I know this wasn't designed as a Prowl figure. This is one of the Stunticons, but, you know, this just works. The door panels on his shoulders, it's similar. I know it's not exactly Prowl, but you know, bottom line is that this mold just works as Prowl, and I really frigging dig it. Next up is our old buddy Mirage. Really dig all this wheel stuff going on the classic one. I know a lot of people were not a big fan of the spindliness, but you know, he's the stealth guy, so they're trying to give him a little more character. I think it's cool. He looks cool. You know what? It's this tiny little itty bitty head. Like, I don't know how I felt about it, but it's good. It's big wide feet. It can stand really good. This new figure, I don't know. I like to stick this on here. It's like an homage to his, like, I don't know, shoulder mounted gun, but I like this guy. I don't know if he looks a little short and squat, because these feet, I guess you can have them like this, but I don't know. He's fallen over. I think he looks a little more stable this way. This might make him look a little squat, but I don't know. It works. This definitely works as Mirage. I don't know. There's no really way to get him more G1 looking, but one thing I do like this chest on this Mirage, like how it's got some crap on it. Like, this is just flat and boring, but can't really do much. This is the combiner port, so I don't know. The head molding, like I said, this one's detailed, but it's even hard to see this crap. It's just such a tiny head. It's just so little. And this guy, his head molding is really good, but it doesn't seem quite as detailed. Only thing, you just got to be careful about rotating. This head is really tight, and it's on this hinge, and I just feel like I'm going to fucking break it, so I'm just going to leave it alone. But bottom line, I don't know. I think they're both really good. I like them both. Yeah. Hell yeah, son. My boy Sunstreaker. This guy is... I was such a big fan of this guy when he came out with this whole freaking head thing. You know, you turn it and the head pops out. That's freaking sweet. And you can see I'm digging this head molding. It's, you know, these parts come in so it can go down into the body, but this head molding is more G1. It's way more G1, a little less detailed, but I know that this guy was so awesome, but there's just something about this new one. I don't know, it may look a little cheaper because it's a little bit smaller. I don't know, the plastic on this guy maybe a little bit makes him look like a Burger King toy, but I think overall it looks good. You see, it's still got got the engine motif on the back. See, they really planned out these figures. I think when they designed all of these figures, the whole Combiner Wars series, when they designed the Stunticons, they definitely designed with these guys in mind, because the Prowl and, you know, the Mirage, this Sunstreaker, everything just works with these guys. And I know this guy doesn't have the G1, you know, the chest and everything, but there's just something about this guy that he just exudes the G1 cartoon model. Just look at that model. It just looks like this guy. And I don't know, I just think something about this guy works. I like him. If you don't like this guy, well, fuck off then. Last up here, Ironhide. I'm sorry, dude, but you're definitely the weak link here, man. I wasn't a big fan. I don't have the Ironhide. I got the Ratchet, because honestly, I just don't like this guy. Just his aesthetics just don't work for me. It just doesn't work. I know they tried, but I don't know. I just don't like these feet. I just don't like these weird arms, and it's just so biddly fitty and fiddly bits, and his head doesn't come out all the way. And you know what? This guy's just a piece of shit. Fuck him. I know this guy, I really like him as Ironhide. You know, actually, his head, he just looks really good. He's got this cool gun. He's got an axe. It's just, man, he's got this bulk here, but you know, I just wish some way this bulk could be on his chest, could be more full, because you know, he just looks like I don't know, maybe he was on a prison planet and, you know, he was like on an energon diet and he's just, I don't know. I just wish Ironhide was bigger and bulkier, but bottom line, I do like him. I don't dislike him. If I were my favorite Ironhide that I have in my collection, I would say it's the animated Ironhide. Actually, I really dig this animated Ironhide as Ironhide. Um, but you know, when it comes to G1, this is definitely more G1. Um, I'd I'd say that this is my best representation of the G1 Ironhide, but I do like this guy though. You know what the bottom line is, that these guys, these universe guys, they're more articulated, they're a little more detailed, and you know what? They're really well engineered figures. These guys, they're blockier, they might not be as detailed. Aesthetically, they might not be as G1 accurate, but you know what? I dig these suckers. I freaking dig them. If you're a new Transformers collector, if you only have these and you can't get these, if these are like on eBay for like $50 each, fuck these guys. Because you know what? These are good figures. I fucking love having them. I would hate to lose these figures, but these figures are good. I think they're good representations. I really dig them. And you know what? The bottom line is that these fuckers combine at the end of the day, and these guys do not combine. So let's quit all the fucking pussyfooting around and combine these bitches.